Hello, my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is for you. I'm doing a short video for the new moon, and I've laid out the cards in the form of your energy body. This straight line of chakras, which are energy centers in the body, from the root, the first chakra, all the way up to above the head, the aura. So 8 chakras. I know normally it's 7, but in my yoga tradition, we consider the aura the 8th, so I've included that. I also pulled a healing card for you from the Wisdom for Healing from Carolyn Misk, because this Pisces new moon is really close to Chiron, that wounded healer. And Chiron brings up stuff, helps our soul bring up stuff so that we can integrate those things and heal those things in a conscious way. We're going to get a chance to, I think, with this new moon. Today's lesson: recognize your first thought. This reminded me of First Thought, Best Thought by Arthur Russell, that awesome musician. Check Arthur Russell out if you never have. He's awesome. Today's lesson: this is a day of intuitive practice, where you acknowledge that your first thought is your best thought and usually corresponds to your clearest intuitive voice. Your goal: to simply pay attention to your intuition. You know, the goal, this is the what, to pay attention to your intuition. The why, you know, that's your emotional intent. What does paying attention to your intuition do for you? Let's see if some of that can be answered through this spread. Okay, we'll start off with the base of the spine chakra, the root chakra. The Sanskrit name is Muladhara. It's the earth chakra. Its force is gravity. Spirit animal is elephant. You know, think of that very protective, strong earth mother elephant. Muladhara is, I already said that, the Sanskrit name. It's about security, stability, your foundation. You know, a lot of this goes back to your childhood, and which I think is so wonderful that you got the Page of Pentacles, the child of earth. Look at that. How beautiful. The little slogan for the root chakra is I have. The Page is here to give you a message that there's a way to get more grounding. As air signs, you're very intellectual. You're thinking a lot. Your mind is going, what seems 1,000 miles a second. And you get a lot done that way, but you're probably in need of this earth, this grounding. Judging by the spread, getting more of this will make your heart happier. And how will you get more of this? I think the second chakra card, this is the sacral chakra, the second chakra, womb, creativity, the reproductive organs, your flow. It's a water chakra. Its planet is the moon. Your emotions are definitely connected here through the moon. Its color is orange. Look at this orange setting sun. You get the feeling, you get all of this playfulness, these children in your lower 2 chakras, which is really beautiful. Because as adults, we tend to play out our insecurities in these areas throughout our life. And to be able to bring these up, consciously heal and integrate past will be really great. Look at this, 4 of Wands. This suggests that you can get more stability. 4s are all about stability. Look at this structure they're building, the 3 things here. through way of this, look, diagonal force, this passion, this skipping, this playing, this singing, this squealing with delight, this jumping, this throwing the ribbons up in the air. Who would think that you would get more stability by having more fun, being more in the present moment, working with others to create something? The sacral, I'm having trouble speaking my R's today. I was in speech therapy for so long as a kid with R's, so it's coming back. What's up? The two, look at even the number, how it's shaped, that kneeling. You're kneeling on your butt and your spine is rounded a little bit. You're bowing forward to another. How can you be in response to the others around you in a really playful, good-hearted way? And that will help you get more stability, and I'm thinking even a little bit more money. Definitely a money card. Okay, you know, the sacral chakra, this womb chakra, the Sanskrit name is Svadhisthana, which means sweetness. I think that's so beautiful. Sweetness. How can we open ourselves up to others? How can we be in a state of flow in our relationships, in what we're doing on a daily basis? How can it be more loving and fun? Okay. Venus. Venus is the planet that rules the second chakra, the love planet. The fish is the spirit animal. You can imagine just flowing through the water. I think that's so beautiful. Okay, third chakra, navel. Solar plexus area, this place up underneath the ribs, even where we hide a lot of our physical trauma, emotional trauma. It's easy to lodge it up in there. That's why our digestion gets mucked up. A lot of times, our stressors. You got kind of a stressful card, so don't worry about it. We'll talk about it. 5 of Swords. Swords are your tool as an air sign. It's your mind. It's your mental capabilities. I see you being more you than you need. Okay? Add in a little bit of water, a little bit of earth, and you can unimpale yourself. Too much thinking, overthinking. You know, our third chakra is Manipura, means lustrous jewel. It's where our healthy ego resides, our personality, our will, our personal will, our personal ambition. And it looks like your ambition and your ego are a little bit, well, they're hurting you. So go back to the first 2 chakras, go back to these cards and start to implement this grounding. I mean, the page is also giving you a message that you can research ways of grounding. There are so many physical ways, so many mental ways, emotional ways of getting more grounded. You would just have to research it a little bit. I do a lot of yoga and meditation, so I'm constantly working on this. Plus, I am the ruler of this ego and will. I'm a total fire sign, so I get in trouble with this a lot. And I need more grounding, and I need more flow, just like you. Okay. If you can let your mind rest a little bit. Yeah, let it perhaps The page will help you find a book or a meditation that will help you. I love The Presence Process by Michael Brown. It's done wonders for me. You might check it out. What are your mental habits? Only you know. And so, yeah, if you find, and going back to our card, if you go to the 5th or 6th or 7th thought, maybe you could just stop after the first thought. Recognize your first thought and stop there. Look at your heart chakra card. The World, so beautiful. You know what? I have to plug in my computer. Hold for just a second. So sorry about that. I didn't realize it was so dead. Okay. Anyway, your heart chakra card is the World. Look at that, totally up in the air. You can see she's been doing these spins. Her dress is kind of centrifugal forced all around. Holding those magic wands up in the air, totally stable with these 4 different elements surrounding her, flowers all around, the total dance in the air. This is so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is totally cool for you. This is your heart space. That magnetizing force. I mean, you call these elements in. Your dancing calls them in. You are magnetizing things to you. You're magnetizing people around you, opportunities, all around your sense of an open heart. An open heart first to yourself. And then this. I feel. Oh my gosh, I feel, I magnetize. Anahata is the Sanskrit name, means unstruck. Unstruck. Did I say Venus earlier? I meant Venus here. Venus is the planet for here, for the heart, for the emotions. The moon is the 2nd chakra. I love it. Strength, power, mental capabilities, wisdom. It's all here residing in your heart. I love it. It's ultimate achievement through your heart space, not your mind space. The thinking heart, the feeling heart. Yes. The working heart. Anything to do with your lungs, your arms, your hands, is around this energy center. Sharing what you have, sharing your gifts. Look at this. These are your unique gifts. You're sharing them with others. You're great at getting people excited. You're great at getting people joined together for a cause that might be important to you right now. Maybe even literally dancing, going out dancing, finding a new dance class. I took up African. I'm like the white girl doing the Running Man. Paige might bring it in. Could be kind of cool. Okay. Throat chakra, that 5th chakra, that seat of expression. This is so beautiful. 10 of Pentacles, that mastery number of earth through the throat. Being judicious with your words, knowing when to speak and knowing when not to speak. Sharing, again, sharing with others your gratefulness. Look at this cornucopia of blessings, and you're proclaiming it, and you're sharing it. Vishuddha is the Sanskrit name. Means to purify. You know, as human beings, this language, it's crazy. It's our tool. It's our tool, and it can really help us or hurt us. The words we say coming out, the thoughts we think, the words we're forming on the inverse, telling ourselves. Very important. This color is sky blue here. So beautiful, that ether quality. Mercury is the planet, that changeable, changeable just like the sky. Gratefulness, sharing. Doing your best with how you speak to yourself and to others. How gorgeous. Okay, here we go up to the third eye, that sixth chakra, the Ajna chakra, to perceive. You know, the spirit animal here is an owl or a unicorn. I think that's so great. The color is indigo, the dark of night. And look at this. 8 of Cups. Again, your goal is to pay attention to your intuition. This is all about intuition. Intuition about your feelings. Intuition about your emotions. When you pick up on something that's coming up, to heal, you move through the fear. You feel in the present moment, and you release. And you know all of it is happening. You know through your intuition that all of this is happening. Sometimes things come up that you can't even express in words. And you don't need to. You don't need to, but you do have to let it go. I love this. Her hair is just like feelers. These antennas are just saying, and the moon is giving the emotions behind this ritual of letting go, of packing up old hurts, old resentments, old losses, old failures, and you pack them all up and you drag them down and you finally release and let go. There could be an aspect of Chiron that brings a lot of this stuff up. This looks like a Pisces card too, totally watery, cloud-like. It could feel fuzzy. It could feel really hazy to you. It could feel quite uncomfortable because you are, you like to analyze, you like to intellectualize, and there is no intellectualizing this. There's feeling it. You don't even need to name it. Feeling it and releasing it. Beautiful. Jupiter is the planet for here, and I think it's great. Jupiter is this planet of wisdom, and you think about, but wisdom is about my knowledge, my intellect, but a smarter intellect is the intuition. You have to have both. It's deep. Wisdom is formed from things like this. Wisdom comes from the deep. deep water, open water, sharks. Wisdom comes from that. Okay, let's look at your 7th chakra. This is so interesting. Here we are at the pineal gland, that little gland in the middle of your head. The glandular system is so interesting. We could talk about it some other time. I really want to. You got death. This is your connection to God. This is your connection to Source. This is the 1,000-petal lotus flower. Sahasrara means infinite. And I think it's so beautiful that you got death, because this ego part of you, to connect with God and to connect with Source and connect with universe, and start to believe that you have a soul that's infinite, and all of this other stuff around, and this time-based stuff is temporary, and that you are infinite. What's really you, that truth inside of you, is infinite. Part of you does have to, in a sense, die. To even think the thought that everything is connected, that everyone is connected, a part of your mind has to die. But it's so interesting, because you think you're squashing something down to nothing, but you're actually opening up so much more space. One thing goes and another thing automatically begins to grow. Your ego dies, and your sense of connection to the divine grows. So beautiful. Look at his scythe here, how he clears away, cuts away attachments. And it looks like right now your ego is hurting you again. So beautiful. Purple is so, violet is the color for the 7th chakra. It's the color of spirit. It's really saying, okay, my idea of my physical body and my physical life is dying, but my idea of my spiritual life is growing and alive. Hey. And then for this 8th chakra, the aura, this space around us that we create, that is projected from our soul, our heart, our state. I mean, a lot of diseases can be felt in the aura before they're actually found in the body. You got the King of Cups. I feel like this is beautiful in a way, and also a warning in a way. Again, that goes back to first thought, best thought. King of Cups is a healer. Definitely in flow with his heart, with his emotions. Wants to take care of others. Shows his love to others. Again, when I say his or he, you can substitute she or her, okay? a master at compassion, especially for others, but remains a little bit detached from flow and play and those things that we already talked about that could help you become more stable. Be careful of pushing things off that you need to feel right now, that you need to pick up on, that you need to intuit how to feel it and how to release it, how to integrate it, the experience, the loss, anything that you consider emotionally troublesome. You want to make sure that you're not detaching from that, because it's just gonna keep coming up later and over and over and over. So what a beautiful spread for your energy body. I'm loving this, air signs. Okay, I hope this was meaningful in some way to you. Okay, love to you on this new moon. Bye.